Greetings and welcome everyone, my name is ZGirls and today there is something that I wanted to talk about. Man, I just felt like talking about this because something has been bugging me for throughout my career of YouTube. And today I'm gonna be talking about my experience with ZGirls, and I will be explaining why I stopped playing ZGirls. I mean, it was already evident enough with just looking at the damn thumbnail, but anyways. I feel like I just had to talk about ZGirls because I did explain in my previous videos that I did explain that I would stop playing ZGirls because it was stressing. It was stress inducing. But I never really went too much into detail as to why I left ZGirls. Anyways, I'm just gonna talk about the entire story. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the idea was kinda good at first. But later on, it was just a nightmare. Anyways, here we go. First video. Okay, the game is kinda looking good. I would say that much. Stupid car. Anyways. But it looked interesting. From what I would assume, the game would be a zombie tower defense. Well, in this case, a school defense, since you're dealing with school and all other shenanigans like that. But then, when I found out the true nature behind the game, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm ready for this. I thought it was gonna be all just just player will be facing against zombies, not players facing against other players for supremacy. I was a little skeptical about it. I was like, should I roll along with this? I'm not sure if I can go along with this, but later on down the line, the game introduced the joining an alliance thing. Yeah, joining an alliance is most likely essential to the game. So, back in the day, it was sort of good enough. The first alliance, I forgot the name of the alliance, but I'm just gonna call it by the 3 letters, and the first alliance was Buzz. It was a really good alliance. It all seemed peaceful. It was like, we're chill. Nothing bad is happening. Nothing dangerous is going on. Just facing zombies, getting resources, getting anything. But then something bad happened. But then that was the moment where I was like, okay, this is hurting. One alliance, where back in the day they were called SEV, S-E-V. I say back in the day because they changed their name later on. So I'm just gonna go with SEV first. SEV, what happened was that members of SEV would teleport their schools near to the schools of our alliance, and they would just attack them like nothing. I was like, what the heck? This is so bad. This is dangerous. And then something among those lines happened, and then after that, the original leader of Buzz had to leave. It's like he left the game. The original leader of Buzz left the game, and then someone from another alliance took over the current alliance, and a giant ass mess happened, so I was like, you know what? This alliance is not this. This alliance is not the same. It's not the same anymore. I don't think I can bear being in this alliance anymore with all the changes that are going on. So I'm just gonna leave the alliance and look for something better. Just gonna look for something better. Okay, so I look for other alliances to join. Right? Because why not? This alliance, I think it was 790. I think it was. I don't remember that well. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my luck with this alliance. The first few days were not so bad. I'll give him that much. It was quite good, honestly. Then Sev did the same thing again. Teleport schools near the alliance, and bam. So I was like, what? What is this mess? What's going on? And then I feel uncomfortable being around 790, so I left. I tried another alliance. I forgot the name of that alliance. But then the same shenanigans happened. Sev attacked again. I'm like, damn! What does Sev have to do with me? Did he want me dead or something? Did he want to destroy me or what? I am so lost. I am so confused. The extent of the damage was quite bad that I was just thinking of quitting the game because it was so unbearable thinking that Sev would just like, I joined an alliance, right? I joined an alliance and then Sev just out of nowhere just spawns, teleports, and attacks the alliance I'm in. Even trying to go after me. I didn't do anything. So why are they going for me? At that point, I was just going to quit the game. But someone from another alliance, their leader actually, the leader of that alliance, by the name, it used to be called HOK or Hawk. Leader messaged me because it was like, no, I am quitting the game. And then the leader reached out to me. It's like, we could use your help. We're a small alliance. We could use your help if you want to grow big. It's like, small alliance. I mean, alright, I guess it's small. It's like, I was skeptical about joining that small alliance. But then I was thinking, all of this stuff of Sev attacking me is because it's happening to big alliances. So a small alliance, I don't think it would attract that much attention. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna press my luck this time, and that's gonna be it. If there's terrible stuff happens, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna quit the game. But no, it was actually quite an enjoyable experience. It's like, a small number of alliance members were there, and they were actually quite social, and they were quite fun too. I will also talk to City. Wait, I'm pretty sure that's when I started notice of the City chat, because there wasn't much going on. So it's like, you know what? Let's talk to City chat for a while. Then you see other number of alliances. It's like, wow, there's a lot of good people here. Sure, they were a small number that would just thinking like they're the big stuff, or just brats and stuff like that. And the city chat had its moments of drama. I'll be honest with that. But other than that, it was like at that point I was like, not caring. It's like I'm not caring that much about being the big alliance. The one alliance to rule overall. I just want to have fun, making small progress. Doing the usual. But I'm just gonna roll with that. Eventually, Zev changed to triple F. Yes, triple F. It was weird, saying that quote unquote they changed their ways, but clearly they haven't. You would hear reports of triple F attacking other alliances just because resources. Like, geez, can't you just harvest the resource spots instead of stealing other players' resources? Like, gosh, I get it. It's that type of game, but you're just abusing that. And when I mean abusing, I mean abusing. You'd see their schools, they're like level 25. The players are like, let's say they're around like level 25. You usually see them attacking level at least 14 or 13 or lower than that, maybe even 15. But being like that, attacking lower players just because. Then there was this one alliance that was trying to put a stop to this. It was called SKT. I'm pretty sure there was a time where SKT was planning on having to take care of the problem that is triple F. And SHA as well, Sha. I'm gonna be honest, there was a point in time that I did leave Hawk and try my luck in SKT and Sha. Those were good times too. The alliance was pretty good, but the terms were a little messed. Their terms were a little messed up with the whole plan of trying to take down triple F. So I went back to Hawk. Eventually, the alliance name changed to NFN. And by then, it was already like it was a big alliance. But despite that, it was quite good. Unfortunately, with the rise of, multiple alliance members, sadly came along about 2 individuals that I will not name for obvious reasons. I was thinking, it's like, I don't know about, it's like, I don't know if I should roll along with these 2 because, I don't know, something is just striking me off about them, but I did not pay much attention about it. And then, but I was like, you know what? Nah, forget about those 2. It's like, forget about those 2 because they're just bad. They're just bad. I would report this to the leader, but I was like, no, I don't want to cause a major trouble here. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll accept it. Eventually, what happened was that it was one day when the middle ground, I forgot what was the thing called, the Observatory? No, I'm talking about the exact middle of the city. where players would just the giant building was surrounded by 4 turrets. I don't know what that was called, I forgot. But it was during that event. It was during that event that a major change had happened. Shaw worked out their plan with other alliances to take care of Triple F. But it wasn't Shaw leading. I mean, sure, Shaw was leading the group, but the one who stood out to be the new leader was even worse than Triple F. At first it was not visible, but eventually it became more apparent. The group, the Alliance, XXN. I am not afraid of talking about all these groups, as you may have noticed, because I am not caring about the problems. It's like, if they're gonna call me out, then sure, I'll take every call out. But I just want to let everyone know, because XXN was the worst. Trust me when I say they were the worst. Everything that Sev/Triple F did bad, XXN did it worst by 10. And that's saying something, because looking at things, Triple F were doing terrible things. Saying that this group is actually doing 10 times the same thing they're doing, that is actually saying something. And because of XXN, that's where the things just started to kick in. It's like, it was so bad. I was stressed, so stressed. It's like my stress over Triple F was bad enough, but with XXN, it was higher. I had so much stress going on about this. So stressed that I would even try to, it's like, I would wake up during my sleep just to keep an eye out my school. I don't want to use shields unless it's necessary, so I have to stay awake. In the meantime, it was so bad. It was so terrible. Man, it was so bad. Just thinking about it, it's just... It was so bad, I once had a nightmare involving ZGirls. And then the storm happened. That was the perfect moment to leave the game, because I had nothing else to do, and I wanted to eliminate the stress that was ZGirls and everything going on with XXN, because I did not want to know any more of that. That's how bad was ZGirls. That's how bad it was. Now, it just comes to figure and wonder, why are you talking about ZGirls if you're not playing it? Well, sadly, as much as I want to forget about ZGirls, I just can't. I just left the videos right there because, I don't know. And it's honestly sad to think about ZGirls when ZGirls is literally, my ZGirls videos are literally my most viewed videos. And to this day, I receive comments about my videos of ZGirls, even though I'm not playing that game. So, looking back to this, I just think, should I get back to ZGirls just for the views? But if I do so, I would just put myself to more stress. More stress. It's gonna be bad. And honestly, it's just so bad. So, I'm going to make a little proposition here. I'm just gonna leave a proposition here, and with this I will end the video. Should I get back to ZGirls? Should I play ZGirls again? Even though it's stressing the heck out of me? I want you to write down the comments if you want me to return to ZGirls or just to stay away from it. I'll read your comments, and depending on the result, I'll see the course of action to take. In the meantime, I'm not gonna play ZGirls anytime soon, at least. So yeah, that's all I have to say about ZGirls. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you could bear with me in here. I'm not gonna go in there this time because this is something serious. I just had to vent it out. In any case, that's it for today. See you next time. Have fun.